This is news just in. Trump and Putin call has just ended. Putin says the call was very informative and helpful. The Russian president said the phone call lasted for more than 2 hours. Putin says the root causes of the crisis should be eliminated and that Russia and Ukraine must find compromises that suit both sides. He says the ceasefire with Ukraine is possible once agreements are reached. He also added that Russia is ready to work with Kiev on a memorandum of future peace talks. The talks come amid impasse of a Ukraine ceasefire deal after both Russia and Ukraine held talks in Istanbul last week. So the much-awaited call between US President Donald Trump and his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin has just ended moments ago. And Putin gave out a statement. He says the call was very informative and helpful. Putin also added that the call lasted for more than 2 hours. He says the root causes of the crisis should be eliminated and that Russia and Ukraine must find compromises that suit both sides. He also said that ceasefire with Ukraine is possible once agreements are reached. Russia is also ready to work with Kiev on a memorandum of future peace talks. And there was earlier an impasse between Washington and Russia over this peace talks being held between President Putin and President Trump. We are yet to receive a communique from the White House on what Trump did tell Putin, but let's talk to our correspondent, Susan Teherani, who's joining us on the phone. Susan Teherani, do we know what Putin told Trump? What Trump told Putin?
So we are waiting for more details, Eric, but we do know from the White House, we've confirmed now that the call lasted about 2 hours, and it appeared to have been positive between the two leaders. This is according to the White House. Earlier, we heard that Russian President Vladimir Putin also acknowledged that this call has concluded. As we get more reports coming in from the White House as an official statement, then we'll know more. But the White House official at this point said that President Trump's phone call has concluded, and earlier the president had said that he hoped to focus the call on ending the quote-unquote bloodbath in Ukraine. We did hear from Vladimir Putin as well that the call was, quote, informative and frank. This is according to Russian state media. And again, the White House officials, all they have said so far is that the phone call has concluded.
Susan, we were reporting earlier that there was a sort of impasse between Washington and the Kremlin. Do we know what that impasse was all about? I think we lost Susan, but this is just news coming in, and the much-awaited phone call between President Trump and President Putin has just concluded, and Putin has laid out a statement. He says that the talk was productive, it lasted for 2 hours, and the root causes of the crisis should be eliminated, and that Russia and Ukraine must find compromises that suit both sides. He also added that ceasefire with Ukraine is possible once agreements are reached, and Russia is ready to work with Kiev on a memorandum on future peace talks. The talks come amid an impasse over Ukraine ceasefire deal after both Russia and Ukraine held talks in Istanbul last week.